Hello. Hello, everyone. You're looking soapy. Is chat clean? Probably not. We're still waiting for the year of dirt nails, but I'm just making sure I turn my nail polish on. The lights. Welcome on in, everyone. It's Simply Stream Saturday. It's the weekend, and it's fucking freezing outside. Don't go there. Don't do it. Don't leave the house. This is a warning. If you leave the house, it's at your own risk. It's not safe. Unless you're in Florida, maybe. I think it's safe in Florida. I don't know. But everywhere else, it's not good, right? What is the temperature in Ottawa? Current temperature, just for reference, in Ottawa. That's where I live. Ottawa, okay? The capital of heated rivalry. Don't forget it. My hometown. It's minus 24 degrees Celsius or minus 11 Fahrenheit. For all the Americanas in chat. It's minus 11. Actually, that's like not even it. That's not even with wind chill, right? It's definitely colder than minus 24. Feels like minus 30. Yeah, okay. With wind chill. You have to account for the variables, okay? The extra additional factors. Let's see. It only tells me in Celsius. It doesn't like Fahrenheit, people. It says, warning, substantial winter storm looms, 20 to 30 centimeters of snow. Yellow warning, cold. Oh my god, we're gonna die, basically. The weather network is telling me I'm gonna die. Hold on, I will tell you too. Let's just save that. You guys tell me, are you guys gonna die too? Did you look at your weather? Is your weather fucked? Hold on, let me open it up. Okay, it thinks I'm gonna die. Minus 25. This is, sorry, it's in Celsius. Here, let me Fahrenheit it for you. It's minus 13 Fahrenheit. Feels like minus 29 Fahrenheit, or that's Celsius. Do they literally not? No? Okay, that's Fahrenheit. Yep, okay. It feels like minus 29 Fahrenheit outside my house, and a substantial winter storm looms. And this is the map. I think purple's supposed to be bad. How are you guys doing? I saw like an article that said the coldest place, like, I don't know if they meant the world. Maybe they just meant North America. I don't know. But they were like, Ontario is going to be the coldest place this weekend. And I was like, cool, that's where I live. Fuck. So we're competing, okay? This is the cold Olympics. Who has it the worst? In Michigan, it feels like minus 8. Psh, it's minus 29 where I am, bitches. Fahrenheit. Siberia in Russia is colder. All right, okay, fair, whatever. They win. Okay, let's say in North America, where the majority of this audience is, I guess we can add Europe too. The majority of chat is not in Russia. I know this because YouTube gives me the statistics. Okay, who wins? In northern Sweden, it's only minus 10. Yeah. And we're talking Fahrenheit here. Siberia always be winning. Yeah, they have cool cats too. I've heard. I've seen on the internet. Michigan here, minus 25. That's, we got 3 degrees of more death on you. Ay, ay, ay. It's 44? Oh, yay, yay. 44 Wait, plus 44. Fahrenheit is so confusing to me because Celsius is easy. Because 0 means freezing. So anytime there's a negative, it means it's colder than freezing temperatures. Anytime it's a positive, it means it's warmer. So for me, Celsius is like just so much easier to understand. Whereas like Fahrenheit, like what the fuck is the random number that is actually like where it freezes? Like it's not 0, it's like 20, 30? I don't know. But like why? Like it's hard to remember. It's easier to remember 0, negative, positive. Anyways. Agreed. Thank you. Yeah, I think the rest of the world uses Celsius. It's like just America, right? What's wrong with you guys? Like, why did you do that to yourselves? You just had to complicate it. Oh, the F is for freedom units? Okay, got it. That makes sense. All right, we're in the negative then. Okay, all right, let's start the stream. Yes, all right, welcome on in, everyone. I'm dressed like a caviar nail? Question mark? I think caviar is trending for nails, but also for luxury. And I've heard that 2026 nail trends are not just about luxury, but quieter luxury than last year. Like take luxury, quiet luxury, and make it even quieter. Shh, shut up. We're doing quiet luxury. Where'd you get the jacket? It's from Lululemon like 4 years, no, probably 6 years ago. It's actually old fashioned. Not old fashioned. Well, maybe, I don't know. It's not this year's fashion trend, unfortunately. Why does luxury always have to be quiet? Good fucking question. Okay, I don't know. Why does like rich people have to act like they are just so like subdued and like calm? Like what is that? Refined luxury? Like they don't like color? They take milk baths? They do wellness trends 10 hours a day? Loud is tacky? Well, you know what? Maybe they could just shut up more. Maybe. Who wouldn't mind? Anyways. Did you say milk baths? Yeah, milk nails, soap baths, soap on your nails, milky fresh almond mother nails. We're gonna go over it. Okay. Welcome on in, everyone. Today we are reviewing 2026 reported nail trends. Not nail trends that I've decided. No. Nail trends that internet beauty editor magazines that aren't magazines anymore because this is 2026 have decided are the new nail trends. So we're gonna see. Have decided are the new nail trends. We're gonna see. Are they right? Is it the same as last year? Does it bore me? Does it bore you? You can put your predictions in chat, but I've prepared an entire presentation. What else is new? And we have a deck. We did a meta-analysis. It's another data stream, basically. But this is like a fun one because we are doing content analysis. It's like a qualitative data analysis. So, you know, maybe 3 of you care about this and maybe 1 of you is still in school for sociology or qualitative analysis. Let me know in the chat. But most of the time when we do data streams, right, like Holo Taco year-end sales review, which was a couple weeks ago, it's based on quantitative statistics. So like actual numbers, quantity of units, or your survey responses that I just count the number, right, and make a bar graph out of. That's quantitative data. It's just like the sum of things. Maybe you do an average, maybe you do a median, whatever. Qualitative data is synthesizing written words. It's like reading. Do we remember what that is? And then trying to glean trends or information that repeats itself across the written information. right? We're doing mixed methods. Well, not really. This is whatever. But I'm a mixed methods girly, okay? I like quantitative, but I also like qualitative. I also like saying those words. They're just really fun words to say, and I haven't stopped liking the sound of them coming out of my mouth since I was a baby. No, not a baby, but like what year was it? I don't know. 2012? How old am I? Since school? Ay ay ay. We are really making our way through the Simply Statistics syllabus. Yes, this is an absence of me, like, I guess going back to school. I'm just gonna teach you things. So whether you like it or not, get in. You're learning today. Get in, get your notebook. We're learning about Dale trends, allegedly. I love data. Yeah. I love this chat who loves data. All right, welcome to the mods, the members, the Menchie Gangs, cats, the dogs, this Labubu, which was trending, I forget, at some point in the past year. Someone gave this to me in Chicago at Ulta, and I've had it on my desk ever since. It says Chris on the foot in case I forget my name. Iced coffee glass nails. Stop reading ahead. Is that a Furby baby? It kind of looks like a Furby baby. All right, let me just pull something out. Oh, Menchie Gang, your stream is tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern in the freezing cold. Yes, you will be sat indoors. Indoor stream, 2 p.m. Menchie Gang, yes. Tomorrow. Okay, let's go to my presenter view of nail trends. Here we are. Here we are again. I need a sip of tea before we begin class. All right, everyone, get your tea. I am sipping Simply Maple breakfast tea. Duh, that's the trend, actually. The trend is tea. Coffee's out, tea is in. Black tea, specifically, Simply Maple breakfast, which they restocked at David's Tea, so love that trend. Love the trend of restocking my tea, because like I will be annoyed when it eventually sells out and is not restocked. And my mug, yes, they have our mug. All right, is the music ratio okay? The audio balance check. Okay, of course the song ends as I say that. But just making sure, because we're gonna cut up this stream, obviously. Does Simply still do her stats job? No, I left. Like, not that long ago. Like 2 years ago? I continued it deep into COVID, which was psychotic of me. Doing it even before then was still psychotic of me, but that's in my nature. So this is what I do instead to fulfill my need to look at and synthesize data. If anyone wants to give me their crime statistics, I will take those too. I just don't have access to any right now. Tell me all the crimes you committed. Go on, you can trust me. I'll just count it. I will anonymize the data. I'll give you a unique identifier. I don't even care about your name. You're not your government name in chat. I love data. Woo, ex-scientist here. I predict the same trends as last year, but in a different order. You mean like the order in which they are presented in the magazine articles? And with new invented names. Ah, you're onto something. Rebranding. The same thing. So is launch next Saturday? Baited me. You baited me with that really good super chat. Yeah, it is. Okay. Love data streams. I'm excited to see what's trending. Unrelated. Pick my Manny. What? Pick my menu. Oh, work bestie or nightshade under holomagnetic. Well, obviously the combo. Nightshade under holomagnetic. Duh. Wearing Boom Toasted and Blushed Ice. Ooh, can we have a burgundy red in the crystal jelly formula? It would probably kind of turn out like Call Me Vixen, even though that's not technically a crystal jelly. But it would end up kind of looking like that. I mean, a straight answer? What? I don't know what you're talking about. All right, nail trends 2026, allegedly. Here's my methodology. When you Google nail trends 2026, what do you get? You get a lot of beauty articles, like beauty editor coded articles. So, and what they do is they curate the trend. So they'll scour the internet, they'll ask their associates, they'll ask like experts in nails, whether those experts are nail artists or celebrity nail stylists and those kinds of things. So they kind of put together and synthesize according to them, or like one or maybe a second co-author, what they think the nail trends are for the forthcoming year. What I decided to do was take 13 of those publications, but 21 articles. So I took a couple articles per publication, that's what that means. And I read them all, did a meta-analysis of them, which means, hey, class, what's a meta-analysis? Go. You've heard this before, this is a quiz. What's a meta-analysis? Of qualitative content. Put it that way. I'll let you answer. My crime, I washed the dishes without gloves. Jail. You're absolutely going to jail. I have no predictions. I'm just getting $50. What? $50. That's $5. It's okay. Math is hard. To get 4 polishes for what I call Hatsune Miku nails. And electrostatic are my choice. Okay, sorry, I don't understand. Or maybe you mean like you're gonna spend that. Okay, sorry, my brain is over there. Crystal jelly is my favorite formula. A meta-analysis is the when. What? Mom, I left school 16 years ago. I stopped listening until the results. I don't know. Class! Qu'est-ce que fuck, class? This is very important because, like, look, we're gonna sit here for a few hours talking about things we all love, nails. All you gotta do is just a little bit of education of like how we're doing it. I think it's important to understand how I did this so you can also assess for yourself. Like, does that make sense? Would you have done it differently? What are my sources? Because you know, one problem I have with these sources that I sourced is, are they really doing a meaningful analysis, or are they just asking random people and deciding, hey, yeah, this is the vibe? And that's how we arrive at trends? Like, to me, their methodology is kind of poor. Now, I'm making a succinct, robust methodology out of their poor methodologies. That's how I see it. Okay, let's see. Did anyone get the right answer? Excuse me, what? I totally get it. I've channeled my need for analysis to make very specific measurements of knitting samples. There you go. A what? A resume of all studies. Pretty close. An analysis of multiple analyses. Summarization of different sources. That's basically the vibe. Let's see if anyone just like copied and pasted. Studying the studies. That's a good way to put it. We're gonna analyze all the metas. Actually, that is unironically kind of accurate now in the way that Gen Z uses the word, like the new meta. I took a methods class last semester and I love it. Scrape all the data and organize. It's painful, but we could do it. Just scrape it. It's a resume of all previous studies that give a more global and more accurate result. Yes. So the point of a meta-analysis is to take like a set number of studies, whatever that is, read them all, pull the results from each of them, and then compare the results across the studies. And the goal is usually, if you're doing like, you're looking for some type of trend, do all the studies agree? Do they disagree? Is there concordance, meaning like this one is agreeing with this one and this one, and this one, and this one, like that's a high concordance rate, there's a lot of them agreeing, or they're all just fucking all over the place. It's like a It's like a literature review, but you aim to quantify it slightly by kind of counting. Like this one said red, this one also said red, this one said red, this one said pink, so maybe it's like half of a point. So it's kind of like a little bit of both. But it, you know, too long didn't listen. Yeah, we're analyzing the analyses. We are sourcing the sources and then summarizing them. Okay, fine. We can just say what Chad said. I understand. Perfect. You see it a lot in, I mean, it's probably like multidisciplinary. What am I talking about? But you see it a lot in psychology research. Like this is just the example that comes to mind. Is like there'll be a study about, or like, I don't know, like a drug's performance, right? Like, is this working for people? And one study will have 60 participants and find like it worked kinda, but XYZ. And then another study will have like 200 participants and their findings. And then like someone later down the line will take those studies and as many others that they can find on like the same drug and then do a meta-analysis of all of them and be like, are they all kind of finding the same thing? Because that meta-analysis, the results of like studying the studies is actually kind of more valuable than just cherry picking one study. And that's kind of the problem. If you cherry pick, if you pick one source and just like, yep, these are the results, and we only read Cosmopolitan, and we're like, yep, these are the 13 nail trends, and that's it, then we just don't have a broad view of like, is that even accurate? Is that what anyone else is saying? So a meta-analysis is very useful. They're not the direct like interviewer or source of the data. They're just taking everyone else's data and being like, okay, what the fuck are y'all saying? Sit down. Does that make sense? Replay if it doesn't make sense. Rewind. Girl, my research class was in 2016. That was a decade ago. Okay, same. But like, you remember this, right? It's like riding a bike. It's like doing a meta-analysis. Same thing. Do you think Canada will be soon USA? That's not a very sweet cake sugar comment of you. Are you a cake? I think you're overcooked. I'm throwing you in the compost for that one. I did a meta-analysis for my uni dissertation on My Chemical Romance. That's amazing. That's incredible. I love that. Okay. Anyways, these are the sources that I selected, and I use sometimes multiple articles from the source. And for consistency and trend analysis, these are almost the same sources that I used as last year, with 2 substitutions due to article availability, which basically means 2 of the publications just like died or just like stopped publishing, so I replaced them. Okay, too long didn't listen, or too long will not listen. Here are just some of the media headlines, so you can get like a quick scrapbook glimpse at what I saw when I did my study over the last 2 weeks. 2026 nail trend predictions, the 10 colors, designs, and shapes you'll be seeing everywhere. 8 nail trends that will dominate 2026. How to get glass nails, 2026 cleanest nail trend. 2026 nail trends lean into a quieter, guys, not quiet, but quieter kind of luxury. I fear we have been here before. Let's do a little source example looking. I'm just gonna pull these open. Before I present to you my final research analysis, I'm gonna walk you through just a couple examples of, you know, what I was doing last night, or not last night. Okay, so we're gonna read just a few of the articles together, so you get a sense. All right, this article is from Cosmo. 2026 nail trends, the 10 colors, designs, and shapes you'll be seeing everywhere in the new year. All right, let's see. As a beauty editor who loves nail trends, one of my favorite things about the start of the new year is the wave of fresh nail inspiration it brings. Is that true, chat? Every January we're like, oh my god, this fresh new nail inspo. I'm so inspired to paint my nails. It's January 1st. I feel like that is more of a universally like a gym fitness workout like type of temporal quality. Like that makes sense to me in that industry. Like I literally don't see it for nails, but okay, whatever you say. Every January is giving leftovers, truly. Well, we can safely assume that some variation of neutral or nude nails will make its inevitable return. Finally, you admit it. There are plenty of standout designs and shades worth bookmarking before the ball drops. Wow, what a fucking alliteration of a sentence. My grade 10 English teacher would love that line. As I'm sure I don't need to tell you, the nail industry moves fast. I think every industry is doing that these days. TikTok is like, what? Trends are constantly evolving, and yes, micro trends. And the past few years alone have given us glazed donut nails. We remember. We try to forget, but we remember. And the ensuing chrome obsession, a polka dot nail resurgence. Am I getting an ad for gay hockey? Oh no, it's not the gay hockey. It's just the regular hockey. Okay. I was excited there for a second. Anyways. A polka dot nail resurgence, a full-blown cat-eye takeover, just to name a few, okay? To help you get a handle on the year ahead, I decided to round up the major nail trends set to define 2026, giving you plenty of inspiration for your upcoming manicure appointments. Does anyone have one of those? A manicure appointment? Probably not many of you. To make sure these predictions are expert-backed, I tapped celebrity manicurist Michelle Humphrey. And, okay, let's just kind of scroll through and see. Tomato red nails for 2026. Bold orange-based reds are at the top of our 2026 nail trend list. Many of my clients are asking for tomato red nails. Really? I find that, like, surprising. But, okay, whatever you say. Plaid nails. Oh, of an interesting pattern. You need to have incredibly precise brush skills to execute a plaid manicure like this. You need to be talented, but the effect is nothing short of stunning. It's very versatile, okay? Liquid cat eye nails. Liquid cat eye? That sounds like a disease. Like, is my cat's eye okay? What do you mean liquid? Is my cat crying? Okay, cat eye manicures were everywhere in 2025, and we can expect to see more of them, but with a bit of a shift. It's more of a liquid light. What? It's a finer metallic particle in the gel. So it creates an illusion of it being more liquid as opposed to chunky. Do you just mean like silver magnetic taco? I think they just mean magnetic taco, right? That's my translation. That's what that looks like. This just looks like OG magnetic taco over nothing. It's a liquid light. Oh, okay. All right, Aura Nails 2.0. Remember Aura Nails were like kept being repeated. They mean gradient. They mean a radial gradient, like a circle gradient of some kind. But this is Aura Nails 2.0 for 2026. Aura Nails are another trend that is sticking, albeit with a slight makeover for 2026. We're loving this Northern Lights effect. It's not just one color in the middle of the nail. Now the aura has leveled up, so it's several colors on the nail. Whatever background you choose, you would have, say, 3 complementary colors sprayed on with an airbrush. You create this effect that's similar to thermographic imaging. They all tie together nicely. An airbrush? Manicure. Oh, I like how it says manicure with gradient colors. Can I click on this? Give me the source. I can't click on it. I see the artist, but it's not linked to anything. I like these. These are pretty sick. It's like kind of optical illusion, like radial gradient. All right. Molten nails for 2026. Molten? What is she, melting them in the coffee? If you love a liquid chrome or molten gold moment on your nails, you're in luck, as those will absolutely be trending in 2026. I think there's definitely going to be a continuation of these gold or silver molten metallic finishes. I did this on Dua Lipa. Well, if Dua Lipa's nails said so, then we're good. Hold on, just give me 1 second. Okay. Syrup nails. Oh, that's so cute and Canadian. You've probably seen this K-beauty nail trend doing the rounds this year. I don't think I have. Instead, I'm getting like viral Japanese cheesecake in a Greek yogurt tub. That's my algorithm right now. For some reason, it's like not nails. What has happened? What has happened to me? You would not guess that my current algorithm is not nails. It's just gay Canadian hockey stuff and shoving cookies into tubs of Greek yogurt. That is what my algorithm is telling me is trending for 2026. I don't know about you, but that's... How is it? I didn't eat it yet because I had to stream, but I'm gonna Snapchat it right after stream if you're interested in my hyperfixation to recreate this dumbass yogurt tub thing. I'll post it on Snapchat after. Anyways. Think of them as the next iteration of jelly nails. The runny, translucent amber shade looks just like maple syrup. It's a great base for chrome details or accent nails. You want to know some tea that I probably shouldn't say because I know you'll just get mad at me, but it's fine. We actually prototyped almost exactly this for the Cookies and Cremes collection, which was like from 2 years ago, right? So that collection had all cremes with black flake taco. Should I pull it up? Let me just show you the reference and I'll explain what happened. Why isn't this? Join. Join window, join. Okay, don't join. Whatever. This collection originally had a like maple syrup jelly, like actually translucent, prototyped. But then it was just too many SKUs, like too many nail polishes, we thought, to release at once at this time 2 years ago. And then we really wanted to add these 2 brown cremes, Brownie Points and Ginger Snatched, which like I'm glad we did because those actually sell pretty good for a brown creme, especially Brownie Points. Wonderful. So we were just like, we can't have 3 browns. Let's just drop the jelly because it's the one that feels like outside of the bounds of like our rich cremes that everyone's asking for. And we decided just to do the milky sheer polish, right? The milky white shimmer as like kind of like, ooh, a little specialty, a little sparkly milk. But we did prototype and I have it somewhere. Basically this as a jelly. But we just didn't feel like, I don't know, we're like, it's probably gonna be the worst seller and whatever. So anyways, we missed that opportunity. You almost had it, yeah. I have it somewhere. You would love to see it in Declassified. I fear you say that, but I still maintain that like I don't think it would sell well. I think the like Corelli's and like a Devil's Advocate or a Just Vamping color, like those sell really well, obviously. But anytime you go brown and then now it's like a translucent brown, like I don't know. You know, I know there's people out there who are like, no, I love a translucent neutral, but like then you probably read Cosmo all the time. So you're you're a different audience. Who knows? Like maybe we do add it in. I just wanted to, it just reminded me, oh shit, we did that once. Hi Simply, love to have you on the background while I knock out some overtime so I can buy the next collection. We love making extra money. I love overtime and hockey overtime. when they get in a little fight. No violence, just a little, just like a little hug. You know, little. That's what overtime is. That's when they hug. Okay, that's enough. Short nails for 2026. Intentionally short nails. Not naturally occurring. Intentionally. Okay? There's the difference. If you just can't grow your nails, you do not count. Yeah. Are also seeing a bit of a comeback. A comeback? This is what you said last year, girl. That'll continue into 2026. Not for me, though. Oh, this is the author speaking? I'm just a millennial clinging to her almond nails. What? So is it like a Gen Z thing to intentionally do short nails because you're rejecting the millennial length? Is that what's happening here? Gen Z, please speak. Please raise your hand and let the class know. Sorry, my teeth. I fear my hands will look like babies with short nails. You know, my honest, non-sassy take on nail length is whatever you can maintain for your lifestyle. Like, I have long nails on my main hand because I am hand model. But on my right hand, who is not hand model, who is just like, has absolutely gone to the trash in the last few years. Wednesday gang knows I almost lost my pinky shutting a car door. But anyways, I keep this hand super short, and this hand just like does life tasks for me because that's what makes sense for it, and the fact that I like sometimes need to do things. So, you know, it is what it is. I like one hand long, one hand short. I like a little bit of both. Maybe you like your hands to match. That's up to you. Whatever your life makes sense. All right. You've really got this resurgence of people going really short. Really short? What does that mean? Like behind, like you're biting your nails past your fingertips? Oh, I'm in pain thinking about it. Getting rid of that almond nail and going cleaner and shorter. This sounds like violent. Like the attack on nails needs to stop. What do you mean going even shorter, really short, cleaner and short? Like it sounds like you are just eroding the nail. Just gives me the, ooh, I just got shivers. It's like a horror movie. It's having a major moment. I'd say it's a petite length, but it's intentionally short. It feels very modern, wearable, and maybe a bit editorial, so to speak. Editorial. Okay. Whatever you say. Simply please give us the calendar in Zoom backgrounds. Oh, ask Holo Taco. Just received my Holo Taco barista collection. Also got sacrificial lacquer and my first teal no lies. Any new formulas for next launch? I mean, depends what you count as new, but it's very exciting. You're gonna love it. Okay, short nails. You guys win. Polka dots for 2026. Loved for their cuteness and minimalism. Do we love minimalism? Polka dots sprang back onto the nail scene this year and will continue to dominate well into the new year. They did? I think I missed that polka dot memo. It's a fun trend that anyone can recreate at home. There's a bit of skill in getting it correct in the placement and sizing, but it's not actually the hardest thing to do, so it's quite nice. Everyone can give it a go. I agree with that statement. I think polka dots, you just grab a little dotting tool. If you don't have a dotting tool, you could just use the end of a bobby pin, and you just practice on a piece of paper first. But yeah, it's cute, I guess. I just like, what? I have not really seen polka dots. Wait, no. Yes, I have. On this jacket. Not in the nail sense, but in fashion. I saw Lululemon release that, like, this, what's this called? You guys probably remember. You know more than I do. Is it the Define jacket? No. Something? I don't know. Not scuba. Their common jacket. This one has a hood, but they have it without the hood. They released this top, basically, this like little athletic jacket with polka dots, like flocked velvet polka dots, like a month or two ago. I saw that in black, and I was like, I don't like polka dots, so I didn't buy it. But I did see that in at least one fashion thing that I happened to look at. Iced. David's Tea 2.0 collab that maple syrup jelly for along with complimentary polishes and a maple scented nail oil for something over. You know what's kind of hilarious? Like, are you in my house? Because Ben and I were literally talking about that yesterday. No, there is nothing underway, but we had the same conversation. I think you're in my house. Polka dots are cute on other people, but I don't like them for me. That's exactly how I feel. I feel like you put me in polka dots, like I look like a millennial who's trying to be 16. But you put me in like shiny shit like this, then I just look cool. Doesn't matter my age, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think polka dots are for me either. I don't know. It's just like, it's not my vibey. But I see girlies in like cute little pink polka dots and I'm like, that looks good on you. Looks stupid on me. All right, let's continue. Vertical stripe nails. Okay. This is kind of giving 2016. I used to do this all the time in high school. That's before 2016. What am I saying? But like I always did stripes in high school and kind of in the 10 years following because it was an easy nail art technique. And what goes hand in hand with spots, stripes? Wait, are you saying to do them together? That's a lot. That's very maximalist of you there for minimalist 2026 nails. For 2026, it's all about vertical stripes. It is. Another trend I'm seeing moving into 2026 is linear nail art. Oh, I thought they were going to say linear hollow. Fuck. I was so excited. So stripes on a nail. Oh. We're talking literal duvet set. Clean stripes on the nail. Duvet set. My duvet is just plain. Okay. That once again can feed into other trends like the cat eye trend. So a cat eye underneath with linear stripes on top. They keep referencing cat eye and they haven't defined it. So far, the closest thing they've said is liquid cat eye. And the picture is not a cat eye effect of magnetic polish, right? That's like a French tip, like curved tool probably used to make that effect. So if I'm reading this and I like know nothing about nails, I'm confused as fuck. They mean magnetic, like in the general sense, like magnetic nail polish. Cat eye is one style of how you can make a magnetic polish appear. But anyways, we went over this last year. Let's see what else they got. Earth tone nails for 2026. Another key nail color trend will be earth tones, like browns, slate, mushroom, stone, and other neutrals. Have they seen our 10 Holo Taco worst sellers of 2025? Should we tell them? They're saying nature, but I don't know. My statistics are in contradiction to this finding. We will see, I guess. Brown seems to be really prevalent in fashion at the moment, so I think anything within that sort of earthy palette is really nice. Think of a lovely khaki green and earthy gray, all different tones of brown. They're just very cool, neutral colors, and they go with most outfits too. Not my outfits. Okay, maybe this one. But definitely not my outfits most of the time. Whose outfits you're talking about? Sleep apnea is caused by one common thing. Are you doing it? What? Okay, that's it. Why trust Cosmopolitan? Good question. No, I'm just kidding. Just like, obviously I'm not aiming to make fun of, you know, the authors or the nail experts cited in these. That's not what this is. This is all in good fun. We're just looking at the outputs, not about who's quoted. You know this. Okay, just making that clear. All right, let's go back here. That was according to Cosmo. Let's look at nail trends according to Style. And by Style, I mean InStyle magazine. 19 short nail art ideas for January, from creamy swirl lattes to icy chrome plaid. Okay, so this article has a little bit more styles. Let's see, like nail art, like what are we doing on our nails? First picture, short nails can be the perfect canvas for a January manicure. Okay, the gist. This season's nail art leans into preppy patterns, wintry hues, and thoughtful maximalism. Wait, I thought we were minimalists. Now we have to think about being maximalists. This is getting harder. From bejeweled accents to ornate florals and bold pattern mixing, where? Okay, we're gonna keep reading. Statement nails feel expressive and decorative. Okay, I like it. But still thoughtfully executed and wearable, because you wouldn't want your statement nails to be shittily executed and unwearable without thought. That's what they're saying. Don't be stupid. Read between the lines, bitches. Classic motifs like argyle, plaid, polka dots, okay, consistent with the last article, and French tips get fresh updates through chrome finishes, that's what the last article says, shimmer, okay, and unexpected color combinations. Really? Tell me more. This January, nail art is all about individual expression. Just January. Definitely not the other 11 months of the year. It's not about your individual expression. No, no, no. It is about expressing what fashion wants to express. Whether you're reinventing your look for the new year or sticking with a tried and true classic Manny, self-expression is showing up shorter and sharper. Sounds dangerous. With a renewed focus on polish and practicality, shorter lengths are becoming the go-to canvas for a fresh start. Clean, intentional, and surprisingly expressive. Short nails prove you don't need extra length to make a statement. Yeah, we know. You never need your nails to be long. We just like them long so we can stab you. Don't tell them. Rather than relying solely on length, what is this like? What are they doing to long nails? It feels like they're putting them up as this like villain. Oh, we don't need length. Oh, just long nails. Be intentional and clean. And you can still be expressive with short nails. I mean, like, yeah. But I feel like we're villainizing long nails. What's going on? I thought it was about individual expression, but only if you're short. January's nail trends emphasize detail. Preppy patterns like art. Okay, these are just a repeat of whatever. All right. These manicures set the tone for the year ahead, proving that short nails aren't a fallback, they're the focus. Okay. Is this recession core? Is that what that is? They want you to save 2 millimeters of nail polish? They're jealous of long nails? It's the amount of times they repeat something like, you're good, you don't need the long nail, bitches, is kind of giving jealousy just a little. Like, okay. Whatever. Wild child. These are wild. I kind of like it though. There's a turtle, a zebra. Beautiful. These aren't. See here. I'm a long nail person, but even I wouldn't call these short nails. I think these are like almond shaped, medium length nails, in my opinion. I don't think these are shorties. I think a lot of people who struggle to grow their nails and they're always short, for example, maybe you bite your nails, would look at these and be like, these are not short nails, bitch, right? Like, am I wrong? These are like medium and they're almond shaped. Not the as short as possible, super clean, like, fuck. All right. Why stick with one playful... I can't read. Why stick with one pattern when you can do them all? I agree. Bold colors, mixed patterns, and playful textures give this manicure an intentionally untamed feel. It's expressive and confident, perfect for anyone who wants to make a statement. Okay, aligned, aligned. 2, black cherry. I've seen this before last year. I've also seen it in our own sales data, with Devil's Advocate being the #2 top seller at Holo Taco in 2025. This is very Devil's Advocate coded. Black cherry crelly-ish. Deep, glossy, and almost syrupy, black cherry is a darker take on classic red. It feels sultry without being heavy, striking that sweet spot between dramatic and timeless. Whatever. I just like the color. 3, army green chrome. Okay, this one's different. Muted green gets an unexpected upgrade with a reflective chrome finish. The result feels edgy yet wearable, blending neutral earth tones with modern sheen. So I think this is achieved by like just pick your base color, like a Born Ugly. And then it kind of looks like one of those buffing powders, like a chrome powder that they typically just do with gel polish. But you could also probably just put Magnetic Taco on it and do the velvet effect, and it'd be like kind of similar. 4, whimsy. Oh, that's cute. Little star stickers. They have our advent calendar. No, I'm just kidding. Playful pastel hues. Wow, color. Hello. And delicate details give this manicure a light, dreamy charm. Soft aura colored shapes and floating accents create an almost ethereal feel, making it creative and carefree. I feel like this one doesn't really align with everything else that we've seen so far. I think the author is just like, oh, I just really like these. That's what it seems like. I don't know if this is a particular trend, you know? And I can tell you, because, yeah, I pre-watched everything, that there's nothing about this one that's like, oh my god, we're seeing this everywhere. I think the author was just like, these are fucking cute. I like them. And we like that for them. 5, latte inspired. Okay, so marble, but not water marble. Probably more like drag marble. Creamy beiges, warm browns, and matcha green. R.I.P. matcha maker. Mirror the tones of a perfectly poured latte. Cozy and minimal, it's an easy elevated choice for neutral lovers. Okay, I can get on board with this. Because if you're gonna be neutral and like maybe you have to, you know, because your job is annoying and they're like, no, can't wear color. I know it happens. I know it exists. I hate it, but understand that it happens. I feel like this style of like drag marbling different beiges, you could do that with the Holo Barista collection. I'm pretty sure I did that, or someone else did that, where it's like crushed hollow and you dragged some of the lighter and darker shades just to kind of make it look like a latte swirl. It's kind of cool. So I'm on board. 6, star power. A punchy orange base. What? Gets a playful twist with tiny star accents, giving this manicure a bold yet minimal feel. It's graphic, eye-catching, and proof that a single detail can make a major impact. Okay, orange was not expected. Again, I think this author's just like, I just like these ones. But stars are cute. Okay, noting stars. 7, modern love for Adidas. What? A soft blue heart shape sits against a deep wine base, giving this manicure a graphic modern edge. It's romantic without being saccharine. I don't say this word often. A subtle way to wear hearts that still feels grown up. I'm sorry, what are you saying? If we wear hearts, we are children? Oh. I'm forever gonna be a child soon then. All right, 8, Elsa coated. I think is that Moon Lagoon? Hello, Moon Lagoon, are you there? It looks like Moon Lagoon. An icy wash of blue with subtle shimmer gives this manicure a frosted, light-catching finish. Cool toned and quietly magical. It channels frozen energy in a way that still feels polished and wearable. This looks like Moon Lagoon with scattered Holo Taco. And we send PR to this. Oh, the link is like her main page though. Look, I can see. That's not gonna give me the actual post. See, if I click the link, it's just this. So I'd have to like find it. It's probably old. Which is ironic because aren't they saying nail trends for 2026? And they just like randomly, there it is. They went on the internet and found something from January 21st, 2025. Okay, I know it's possible to like just use a reference photo from a different time, but it's kind of like, wait, what? Look, Moon Lagoon plus scattered Holo Taco. Wow, I can spot a Holo Taco from 10 miles away. That's crazy. And this is from our Undergo collection from last holiday. Everything is recycled. Nail polish, your content, probably our entire lives. It's crazy. Thank you, Denature Nails, for showing it so stunningly. I guess all of these would fit that vibe. Yeah, there you go. Mystery solved. All right. 9, fawn. And I saw this across other articles, like deer print. I'm sorry, fawn deer print is this is a nail trend to be a cute Bambi. Bambi, hello. Is Bambi gonna copyright this? Inspired by this season's animal print of the moment, this deer-coated manicure features a cozy yet refined neutral palette that feels subtle and elevated. It proves that animal-inspired nails don't have to be loud to make an impact. Will you tell that to the zebra manny from above? Has anyone else seen? Is this like in fashion? I don't know fashion. Is this like on the Milan fashion show runway? Armani is like they have deers walking the runway. Like what's happening? You fill me in. Are they making purses that look like deers? Like what? It looks like a mushroom cap. It looks like paint splatter. Okay, guys, I asked you a fashion question. Like is deer print in? It's a nature year. Deers walking the runway. Lol. Well, I don't know. Like, maybe. Animal print is weirdly always trending every single year, and I wish it would stop. You know, you're kind of right. Like, there's always like, oh my god, you have to do this animal print. Oh my god, we're doing leopard print nails this year. Cottagecore is in? Well, yeah. I'm coming to the cottage, so yeah. This is the new camo. Polka dot and failed. I guess you could look at it that way. All right. 10, chrome tips. Seen this before. Boring. 9, mulled wine. Okay, is this another just red velvet magnetic? Is that what you mean? Hello? A deep glassy red with swirling depth gives this manicure a rich wine-like finish. The high shine effect adds dimension and movement. You mean the top coat? Warm and moody, it feels luxurious and seasonal. A festive classic with a modern edge. You literally gave me nothing. Like, you said nothing. What is this manicure? I'll tell you. It's just like, it's magnetic polish. Maybe it's a red jelly, or maybe the polish is just naturally kind of like that, and it's looks like magnetic or like a velvet effect. Okay. But that high shine effect though. 12, winter blues, another magnetic. Let's see if they get it right. A steel blue base with fine shimmer. Gives this manicure a soft, wintry glow. Eye-catching and understated, it captures the mood of the season without feeling dark or heavy. The one opportunity that saying cat eye would be accurate, they didn't even say cat eye. Like, this is a cat eye manicure. These details matter to no one but us. I get that. But like, what even am I? What is this? If I'm just like a reader of InStyle and I'm just like, give me the style and how to get it. I am confusion. All right. 13, heated. That's how I feel. I'm getting heated. Molten reds and coppery tones swirl together to make my new hair color. To mimic the glow of a crackling fire. Oh, feeling sparks, anyone? The high shine finish gives the manicure depth and movement. Catching, again, the top coat is shiny. Catching the light like dancing embers. Warm and moody, it delivers elevated, cozy winter energy. I have to just pause for a second and be like, why is the writing? Why is the writing? Like, what novel do they think they're writing? Catching the light like dancing embers, warm and moody, and then we went in for an elevated, cozy kiss on the tweed couch. Like, what's happening? Okay. 14, bejeweled. This is Taylor Swift. Multicolored crystals and metallic accents scatter across a sheet. Again, the writing, the alliterations. I feel like this should be read with a British accent, like I'm an audiobook. Metallic accents scatter across a sheer neutral base for a high impact, yet surprisingly wearable look. Sparkly without being overdone, this manicure feels luxurious, glamorous, and perfectly balanced. My brain just like didn't digest anything I just read. So, there you go. Oh, did I miss a super chat? Hi, Simply. So, can we talk about that gorgeous polish in your thumbnail? What are you talking about? You mean what the trends say is not trending? There's no chaos. Maybe it's just Photoshop. Who knows? Nobody knows. Nobody knows anymore. 15, ornamental lacquer. Okay. It's very specific. The hand-painted florals and swirling motifs feel rich. There it is. We looking rich, but clean and short and not nasty. Remember that. And intentional. Everything is intentional. This is like another word of 2026, I fear. Like tiny decorative objects brought to life on the nails. It's ornate without being fussy. Wouldn't want to be fussy now, would we? Proof that maximalist nail art can still feel wearable. I feel like if we did some inter-rater reliability testing, like we asked Cosmo what they think of this mani, they might say like, no, that's too maximalist. So I don't know. I can't believe you guys anymore because I don't think you agree with each other. Inter-rater reliability, write that down. It's a methods term, okay? You got to study for your test. 16, polka dots. This manicure looks oddly familiar from like literally 2016. But I'm not gonna get there because they just give me the main profile, so that's not very helpful. But maybe it's a recreation of something, but like I swear to God, I saw this exact manicure and color like 10 years ago. Maybe people who are like deep into the nail lore are like, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's not even polka dots. They're bigger dots than, yeah, maybe. Are polka dots supposed to be like the same size across the board? I don't know, technically. In Filipino culture, wearing polka dots into the new year is said to bring good luck. This classic pattern gets a modern refresh. So change it? Is that what they're saying? What? Through bold scale, rich color, and graphic contrast, playful yet structured, the manicure proves that a timeless motif can still feel fresh and fashion forward. All right. You did a blobicure like this a while back. Is that what I'm fucking thinking of? Simplynailogical. Blobicure. Yo. Oh my god. You're right. Is that what my brain is doing? Y'all, what's happening? That's not polka dots though. That's a Blobicure, where you drop the polish and let it spread. What year is this? It's 2015. Oh my lord. Okay. But I swear I've also seen this as a creme one. Wonder Bread? What's that? Another word for soap nails? January 22nd is National Polka Dot Day. Oh, that's tomorrow. No, it's not. That was 2 days ago. What day is it? January 24th. Okay. 17, plaid chrome. Oh! Is that magnetic under it? Here we go again. That's kind of cool, though. I like this. Couldn't get enough of Ralph Lauren's Christmas aesthetic? What? What's that? Okay. Is this Ralph Lauren? Why is it Ralph Lauren? Oh, these are just different plaid nails? Okay. I don't know why Ralph Lauren, but okay. This plaid isn't... Maybe they just make plaid. Don't yell at me. I don't know fashion. This plaid isn't just of the moment. The sparkle details add a contemporary twist to a classic pattern. It's cozy and cool at the same time. Okay, but why? Cause I see what looks similar to a like silver magnetic polish underneath, and then there's plaid on top with like a jelly or a crelly. But they don't know. They don't know that. 18, Icy Girl. What is that? Like little bits of tinfoil? It's kind of cool. Crushed silver textures and translucent layers create a frozen, light reflecting finish that mimics shards of ice or diamonds. If you're feeling expensive, this high shine surface catches the light from every angle, giving the manicure a crisp, icy glow. Have they heard of Holo? Holo glitter specifically? They're gonna be shocked when they finally discover this. Sharp yet delicate, it feels effortlessly glamorous. All right. Last one, according to InStyle. 19, Kawaii. This just feels like out of left field. Yeah? What? Anime-inspired characters and pastel gradients bring a dose of whimsy to this manicure. Finished with soft shimmer and delicate details, it feels cute and nostalgic without tipping into over the top. Playful, expressive, and unapologetically fun. It proves character nail art can still feel thoughtfully done. That was a rhyme and a half of a sentence. So I guess this is just more of a very niche, like if you just like anime, then you might do this, right? Is that Pikachu? No, not Pikachu. The fucking, what's the pink one? Bubblegum? No. Pokeball? No. Mrs. Kirby. Miss Kirby. That's what I meant. Okay, yeah. It's not Pikachu. All right. Next, we're gonna do nail trends according to women when I return from peeing out the tea. So, refill your tea. We're getting there. We're almost there. We're almost at the synthesis. I'm gonna do a quick little ad break. You tell me if you get what kind of nail ad you get. Better be Holo Taco or I'm suing. I'll be right back. we have returned. Ready to intake more tea. I love seeing what ads people get. Yeah, what'd you get? Litter box? Oh, you're just asking for litter box now. Melania? Like an ad for her? Credit One? Melanie movie? Question mark? Google Workspace. Factor? Flower Nose? Design? Is that Designer Shoe Warehouse? Why do I know that? You got a Holo Taco ad, actually? They exist, but I don't think they're like mass delivered. Because we're not paying as much as fucking Factor meals, I guess. Or whatever's. Like everyone gets 800 times. All right, let's continue. Okay. 2026 nail trends according to women. 8 nail trends that will dominate 2026. This is women.com. See? Women.com. Imagine like getting that domain. That's crazy. It's crazy behavior. We may receive a commission on purchases. Okay, yes. That's how these work, eh? Like, I feel like a lot of you know this, but for those who don't, I did try and pick the articles that weren't just like advertising nail polish all the time, because those are almost entirely just commission-based link articles that are just more generic, like talking about trends. Also, I think that's more interesting and valuable to my analysis. But if you're ever reading like an article and they're linking to like not the Instagram post examples that we saw, but if they're doing like, oh, you could use this OPI shade in color red, blah, blah, and then there's like a link, it's probably because it's all like commission based, right? Not always, not all the time, but that is usually the premise for a lot of these articles, and what becomes their ROI, their return on investment for like having someone go through the time and effort of writing that article. It's so they can embed links from which any readers might click on them, and then they make money. Also ads, as we've seen, 800 million. That's another way. Anyways, quiet luxury has come for nail styles. This is a horror movie. For years, manicure trends have featured dramatic... Why is the ad how to revive your cabinets? I'm on women.com. Here we... No. No. Stop distracting me. For years, manicure trends have featured dramatic shapes, bold finishes, and intricately painted designs. But now... pared back designs that perfectly complement current minimalist fashions are dominating the nail trends. As the beauty industry continues to favor natural looks, so do our customers. Bare, naked-looking manicures have been a growing trend ever since the old money trend in fashion became popular. Nail artist Helen Marlin told Forbes in 2024, no, is this 2026? What are we doing? Recycling quotes? They couldn't get a new quote this year. It's a quiet luxury, Princess Diana type of style. Instead, the emphasis is on carefully trimmed cuticles and healthy nail beds. If you're trimming your cuticles... That's not even... Where to begin? Where to begin? It's almost time for gay hockey, though. We're getting that out again. Anyways, 2 years later, simple styles are still as popular as ever. With low-maintenance beauty trending across the board, clients are gravitating towards manicures that look polished for weeks without constant upkeep. This trend reflects a broader lifestyle shift towards beauty solutions that are both high-end and practical. These nail styles look elegant. Where's that elegant lady? Hello? Nate, did I say Nady? Where's that elegant lady when you need her? but grow out nicely and won't require you to go to the salon every week. Oh yeah, shit. Don't want to do that. We wouldn't want to go to the salon every week, chat. It's crazy. Crazy. The last time I was in a salon, it was 2017, and I was filming a dumb YouTube video, probably. What was that? $1 million manicure? $130,000 manicure? Something, maybe. I go to my nail desk every week. Actually, I sit there every day. Sheer colors. Wow. Bold, opaque nail colors are officially out in 2026. Chat, are you hearing this? Ultra sheer, milky, and skin tone shades that enhance the natural nail rather than cover it will continue to dominate. I'm out. I'm out. I've been voted off the island. Cancel us all. Women is a liar. The women has spoken. Has speaken. Spoken? Has spoke. I don't know. Is this women? Multiple women who wrote this? Let's do a poll. Are your nails a bold, opaque color? Are they minimalist, sheer, cloud dancer? We'll get there. Or are they unintentionally naked? Okay, not intentionally naked, just unintentionally naked. Like, fuck, I didn't paint them. Okay, there's a difference. It only counts. You're only in style if it is intentionally short, carefully crafted, milky, sheer skin tones that whisper in the night. Okay. Otherwise, you just trash because you're naked. Okay, that's not the same thing. Oil your cuticles. Yeah, I'm talking to you. They're dry as fuck right now. Don't stop going outside and oil your cuticles. If your nails are naked, then you literally don't have an excuse, because it's not that you just painted your nails, okay? Get that nail oil and oil those nasty ass dry sides of your nails up and down. Let's go. Calling you out. Someone's got it. They just called me out. They said I'm out. You know what's out? Dry cuticles. These light washes of pink or white color are so subtle. Yeah, that's the problem. That they're universally flattering. Like the ultimate minimalist manicure trend, soap nails. No, not the soap nails. Not again. I can't do it. Can't do it again. Rather than drawing the eye to your hands, they leave the focus on your clothes. Why would we want this? No. I am wearing pajamas. I don't want anyone to realize I'm wearing pajamas. I want them to see my hands and my hands only. God. These looks feel luxurious, timeless, and effortless, except they're not effortless, actually. Spoiler. Aligning perfectly with the growing preference for understated elegance and clean aesthetics. Why does this like kind of hurt? Like again, like we're doing this again? You're telling me to clean up my act because it's aesthetic? No color? This is like the plastic surgery now. Someone said that once and I was like, can't get it out of my head. Now every time I think about it, like I look at, you know, nails generally like this, not this particular creator, but just in general, like I've seen this picture sort of 8 million times and they call them different things, right? This year it's like cloud dancer or like glass nails or what, almond milk mommy nails, I don't know. But I can't, like I look at them and I just think plastic surgery nails. Why? They just kind of match the like zero wrinkles, Botox to the sky, like type of look. Cause like I know it's not just the natural nail. I know it's being covered and stuff, but it's like so perfected and shiny and glossy, but trying to match the natural nail color that my brain goes to like, oh, the nails got Botox. Except I know that makes no sense. There's no one injecting the nails, but just the aesthetic of it is similar in my brain for some reason. So I just go like, oh, they're like plastic nails. Mar-a-Lago nails? They kind of are like Republican nails. I don't know. Is that controversial? Probably. I don't know. I have seen some of the content about Republican beauty. Saw a few of those TikToks, and I do think there's an argument to be made about Republican nails. But anyways, it's very quiet luxury, of course. It's very understated, of course. They just... Whoop. I'm Canadian. What do you care what I say? Are your nails... Okay, chat. Is chat's nails... A bold, opaque color, 69%, you would do that, wouldn't you? Yes. Okay, 70%, there you go. We're maturing. 6% are wearing minimalist sheer cloud dancer. I take back what I just said about Republican nails. I did not mean that about you, 6% at all. And 24% are unintentionally naked. Okay, you better be intentional about your nudity. It's not right to be unintentionally naked. Don't take it back. Ah! Okay, anyways. Right, you don't want to... You want to focus on your clothes? Okay. What else do women have to say? Soft shapes. Is this just the same argument as this one? What's happening? Minimalism isn't just coming for nail color. It's also driving shape trends. This is a horror story that just never ends. Say goodbye to dagger-like coffin or stiletto nails in favor of more natural styles. What if I'm a cat, bitch? These shapes are elongating. Well, not really. I think long nails are elongating. I don't know. Depends who you ask. Literally anyone. And they'll never look dated. You calling me old? Did women just call me old? Plus, the functionality of shorter lengths conveys relax. Guys, it's not actually about how practical it is. It's just that short nails conveys that you're relaxed and you're effortless and beautiful. There it is. Therein lies the lie of women. Almond, short, oval, and softly squared shape. Say that 10 times fast. I cannot. Shapes will replace extreme lengths and sharp edges. I kind of like my sharp edges and I can pick my nose easier, you know? What? These shapes are practical, wearable, and photograph beautifully. That's all that matters. Making them ideal for modern lifestyles and social media? What the fuck? Is that what women care about? Heywomen.com. They actually said that? Like the modern lifestyle, like I get what you're saying. They're better for social media? Are they? I always thought like cooler, like, oh wow, that's such an interesting, like even the magnetic stuff is just like cool to look at, right? Like that's cool for social media and just real life. But they're saying this nail photographs ideal for social media. That's where we're at. This is what's happening in 2026. Wow, we so sad out here. Yep, I practice minimalism. Hides the hundreds of nail polish I own. I'm the opposite of a minimalist. I am an extra list. Never mind a maximalist. I'm an extra list. How boring and sad. Okay, what else I got? Subtle textures and finishes. Okay, so the same thing they just did, but make it a little shinier. Shimming chrome finishes. Shimming? I think they mean shimmering, but that's kind of funny. Shimmering chrome finishes, like a chrome nail powder, add a glamorous edge to an otherwise restrained nail style. That's right, ladies. You stay in that cage and that kitchen, but don't touch anything. Rather than bold nail art, we'll see refined textures, satin finishes, soft pearl effects, and delicate reflective particles. These finishes add depth and interest while maintaining a sophisticated minimal look, because you wouldn't want to go crazy now. Don't do it. You will be rejected by women.com. Another one that looks the same. Did we already read this? Elevated nudes. Wait, what was this? Or this? Or this? I am detecting a trend within the trend. How ironic. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. Yeah, I really do think. In addition to soft pinks, beigey nudes are another way to achieve an elegant minimal look. Wow. I'm so glad I read that additional piece of information. It's really helpful. This is especially true now thanks to the wider range of colors to choose from. So you can find the one perfectly suited to your skin tone. Oh, like that wasn't the goal before? Like, what? But it's like the same picture we're seeing over and over. This would be a great opportunity to do like show a picture of a bunch of skin tones and the polish matching those, right? Nude shades used to feel less exciting when you thought about nail color. What? Sorry, I don't even understand what she's saying. Nude shades used to feel less exciting when you thought about nail polish, I guess? Okay, so now they're exciting. But with Gel X and the resurgence of the French manicure, there's been this evolution of enhancements in flesh tones. Okay, like, I get that these things have changed over time and, you know, some gel brands have expanded their catalog, but this isn't a 2026 innovation. What are we talking about? What are you saying? Right? Like, I feel like it's been like at least a decade where like you could go to a salon and get something in that range. But that's been like forever, almost. But we can revive our cabinets. Okay, here's more. Micro French tips. The French manicure is a perennial classic. For a modern update on this standby style, yeah, I would like it to stand by. Opt for a thinner white tip, also known as the micro French tip. The micro French tip is something that I have seen across multiple of the articles that I reviewed. This version translates especially well to the shorter nails that are trending. The thinness of the French line elongates the rest of the nail bed. So wait, hold on a second. Spot the contradiction. You want it to look like your short nails are elongated? After all that trouble of not having long nails, I fear I'm being lied to. It creates a really beautiful, timeless illusion. It's the perfect balance between polished and natural, since it replicates the appearance of a bare nail. No wonder it was Princess Diana's favorite manicure. Don't do that to us! Flesh tones, eh? Solo mission. Yeah, she can't agree. All right. I fear... Oh, this is technically different. It's just a very muted color. Nude nails might be king in 2026, allegedly. But plenty of colors are still on trend too. Really? The key is foregoing bold, flashy hues. Oh, so... colors, but like not actually colors. In favor of subtle, sophisticated shades. Expect to see muted pinks, porcelain white. That's not... Who are you speaking to? Who do you work for, Pantone? Warm beiges, soft lilacs, and elegant grays. Those colors feel calming and elevated. You mean those lack of colors feel calming and elevated? Elevator? and elevated, and they pair seamlessly with everyday wear and special occasions. Not my everyday wear or special occasions. All right. This is crazy. Healthy natural nails are in. I mean, yeah, I like healthy and natural nails, but it being a trend is interesting. Let's see what they say. The trend pendulum is swinging away from maximalist manicures back towards pared back or even totally bare styles. That puts the spotlight back on bare nails, which means nail health is more important than ever. Okay, I'm on board with healthy, strong, natural nails because it serves as a great base to like put fun shit on. Duh. Treatments that focus on strengthening, repairing, and maintaining the nail plate will continue to grow in popularity. Look for products that nourish your nails like a nail strengthener. No, we cannot do this again. Please refer to, what was it, 2017 Simplynailogical video, how to grow your nails. I cannot recall. Please see Simplynailogical AL. There's no AL, I was a single author. Luxurious mauve. Okay, looks like lipstick. All right. Oh, that's it. All right, that's the only color we get is luxurious mauve. All right, okay, now that you guys have got a taste of what Cosmo, InStyle, and women are saying, I just wanted to quickly show you one trend because it's kind of circling back to the whole magnetic conversation, because this is what I continue to see across the 21 sources that I looked at. But it's kind of like one little deep dive, and then we will do my meta-analysis. So Vogue writes, how to get glass nails. 2026's cleanest nail trend. That's right, clean up your act. What is this? Is that just like a milky shimmy? Kind of looks freshly oiled. I like that. You've already seen champagne chrome, glazed donut, and fombre manicure. What the? Manicures on the rise this year. And now there's yet another new nail look to get to know. Behold, the glass manicure. A perhaps inevitable evolution of our obsession with glass skin. I have seen that. I have seen the TikToks. Where did this originate? Like Korean beauty glass skin? Those are just key terms that I do see in my algorithm sometimes. Where it's like people with like unreasonably clean and clear skin that just looks like there's a sheet of like plastic wrap on their face. So I've heard the term glass skin. Now, glass nails tick many of the same boxes. The look is healthy, clean, and glossy, exactly the sort of words we like to see associated with our nails. So is it just like a smoothing base with a chrome powder? The idea around glass nails has come from manicurists chasing techniques to achieve the most glossy, reflective finish they can create for a nail. The glass manicure is more subtle than a classic chrome, and the light reflects like glass rather than how a chrome effect looks, which I guess they mean like an opaque, like super reflective finish. This is the next step on from chrome. It's kind of like the step before chrome, but thought to have originated in Korea, the effect requires more technical prowess than you may think. The key to a glass nail is correct application. You apply the chrome as a base and then a fairly thick apex nail enhancement on top. This reflects the light catching the chrome, but it's more subtle because the chrome is underneath the gel. What? That does not look like either of these pictures at all. How am I seeing the natural nail plate if you covered the nail in chrome first? This makes no sense. Is there another picture? What are glass nails? Yes, tell me again. Glass nails are ultra sheer, high shine nails that look clean, fresh, and almost see-through. While glazed nails, guys, you remember glazed donut nails? Okay, that's not the same as glass nails. Glazed nails have pearly chrome finish, and soap nails, something different. And now soap nails give a soft, milky, diffused effect. Glass nails are all about simplicity, which the other two weren't. No shimmer, no pearlescence, just pure glossy clarity. If in doubt, think crisp rather than creamy. I literally... Where are the pictures? Okay. It's crispy, not creamy. It's Krispy Kreme, like the donuts. Okay, this one I understand. This looks like a chrome powder on top. But that's not the same as this, for sure. Or this. Maybe. But I don't think they even know what they're saying. But how to make glass nails look intentional. Prep is everything. The cleaner the base, the better the final result. Okay, advice is to start with a cuticle remover, tidy up your shitty nail bed, then go in with some cuticle clippers. No, don't do it, don't do it. Gently buff the nail to create a smooth, even surface. Repeat this process as many times as you need for your nail to look clean and manicured. Okay, and then what? Chrome Apex Clear Gel. This is like so unhelpful. And then finally a top coat. Okay. Recommends not going totally sheer, though the word glass may suggest otherwise. They don't even know what they're saying. The finish needs to be hyper glossy. The shine needs to be almost mirror-like. This article uses chrome to mean iridescent chrome powder under builder in a bottle gel. Yeah. The pictures to me, some of them are in contradiction with other pictures, like of how I would think they achieved that look. So this was like entirely unhelpful. Too long, didn't listen. Soap nails, basically. I think they don't even realize, like, no, they're just saying soap nails. All right. Too long, didn't listen to anything I just said. I found this, which is a summary. So we're just gonna click this summary. Ready? 2026 nail trends. Micro French tip. Milky white shit. Shades of brown. Cat eye nails. Or magnetic nails. Whether they're brown like caviar or silver like liquid glass, question mark. Shades of beige. Or neutral. Or cloud dancer. Or almond mother milky. Shades of blue, but only if it's pale and pastel-y and blueberry milky. Fluffy nails. Not another word for magnetic. Please just say magnetic. This is just like light pink magnetic. Is that what we mean? Basically, that's what I think 3 of these pictures are: a light pink magnetic or a silver magnetic with like a pink on top. That one looks more like chrome powder to me. Anyways, that's too long, didn't listen to Simply. Thank you for paying attention. What a crazy year we're looking at, 2026. Oh, I spoiled my, hold on. Don't look. This is the big reveal. This is the moment, chat. All right. 21 articles later that I read on my own spare time of my own free will. If you were to plot on a chart every color cited by those 21 articles, what does the color map look like? Ready? Nail color trend 2026 meta-analysis summary results. This is what we're looking at, chat. Okay? This is what the trend, the beauty editors, trending, whatever, are reporting is gonna be all the rage for nail colors this year. What do we think? What's your first reactions? I see muted pinks. I see reds. Some of them are tomato. Others are just red. I see a lot of burgundy, black cherry. There's a couple little purples, but they're all pretty muted. One article said teal. Shouts out to doing something different. And they said bold teal, midnight teal specifically. I used the words actually used by the article and then color coded it according to a picture that they were referencing on average. I'm seeing a lot of muted grayish blues. A couple dark blues, but not that many. Almost everyone said some version of brown, whether it was like earthy or chocolatey or caviar brown was a word used a few times. Neutral was everywhere, and that kind of overlaps with pinks in some instances, but I did try and just pick up the word, so they were often delineating. I can spell the word, but I can't say it. Ugh. Delineating? What's wrong with me? I can like spell it. I saw both like subtle muted pinks while also seeing like nudes, neutral, fresh nude, sheer milky skin tone in their words. So we got both. Delineating. Yeah, okay. There was a lot of white. There was cloud dancer, shiny ice, snowy white, milky white, porcelain white, cloud nails, pearly white, icy neutrals, white whisper, almond white. Name anything. Just add the word white. There was a couple greens, but like only if they were moody and earthy. So some terms used were like army green, moody earth, forest core. Interesting. Only Refinery 29 said awkward shades and like had like some weird chartreuse color. I think they're alone in that one. And a couple said black or blackberry or charcoal, but not many. Lol, I'm not on trend. I'm wearing chameleon coat. Yeah, that's like the opposite of that. Although I guess you could fit that under green and yellow if you wanted. All right, let's see what chat thinks. I'll read some of your first reactions and then we'll go to my summary, my discussion section. No dark purples. Interest. Yep. Cold slate and hot take. Kind of. Yeah. I hate all the Operation Beige propaganda. There's a lot of it this year. There is. Earth tones, beige, and classic red. Groundbreaking. Truly for 2026. They said we better pay attention. We better read the whole article. They have such creative ways to say white and beige. It's a rebranding exercise to make us think something is new, but it's not. Spoiler alert. So boring. I actually expected to see more blues. This looks like a political projection. Oh no. It would be cool to see a meta-analysis of the past few years' meta-analysis. Are they just regurgitating the same stuff with new names? Because it really feels that way. Guess what your girl did? We're gonna look back at the last 3 years because I've done this for 3 years now. I love Cool Ranch. I take it off and put it back on. That's very 90s grunge of you, BB No Money girl. All right. Before we get to the meta-analysis of my meta-analysis, what if we make it Holo Taco? I was kind of curious. I'm like, do we even have this assortment? And we do, but we also have disproportionately other colors. But I kind of thought it would be a fun exercise just to map my own shit on this map and be like, huh, I guess we are on trend. Now, not everything was necessarily released like very recently with the idea being wear these in 2026. But I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Like you could find it. And also, why aren't these colors selling the best? Okay, hello, Holo Cappuccino. Pfft, that is your chocolate brown bullshit. Okay, shades of brown. There's way more browns. I just didn't paste them all here. Hello, Espresso, your Holo. One of our worst sellers of the year, Need I Say Mocha, also one of the bottom 10 sellers. Brownie Points, not a bottom 10, but like, no one even talks about her. She's literally caviar. Just add a magnetic taco on top, and there's your fucking caviar, not cat eye nails. Born Ugly is kind of trending, yes, that's ironic. 50 Shades of Greige, I think they just don't like, they don't know about Holo. It's not that they don't like Holo, they just don't know what it is. Anyways, that's nail trends in Holo Taco. All right. Now, if this is this year, what are last year's trends? Because in theory, last year's projected trends should have been realized for this past year that we have lived, right? And they should maybe be different, I think. Here was my summary from last year. Now, there's a slight difference. Okay, I see like Tiffany blue in particular was cited like twice. I wouldn't call that statistically significant. Oh my God, I can't speak anymore. And I do believe there was more rich blues cited last year and less slaty gray blues. But there was the same amount of brown, the same amount of neutrals, the same amount of reds and burgundies, and that shit is just the same. The vibes are basically the same with a couple outliers just being like, we'll do Tiffany blue last year, but one person said bold teal this year. Like, okay, I don't see a significant difference. But let's go back one more year. Mind you, this chart was smaller because as years went on, I decided to expand my source inclusion. But you could call this like just a smaller representative sample, and then I just added more sources, right? This was 11 sources. And then the next year I was like, I'm upping my game. I'm going to 23 sources. But what are the vibes? The vibes are red and brown and some blue-ish, okay? Now, what if we look at all 3 years? All 3 of the past years reported nail trends together on one slide. Okay, if you're a researcher and you look at these color maps and you accept that I did a perfect methodology every time, or at least did one that was consistent, what do you conclude? Are the nail trend colors changing? Or are they the same? This is actually the Spot the Difference challenge. We're getting neutralier. That's an interesting observation. That also might be driven by the fact that I increased the number of sources. But you could be right. I think, you know what? Yes, like based on my anecdotal qualitative memory as well, I think you're kind of right. Because in our first year of doing this, I kind of remember it being more like soft peach or like chocolate brown and not as many soap nail bullshit type things. That kind of came through closer to 2025. And then we saw like almond mother, mommy, milk, cloud, dancy, girly, like clean, girly, whatever. So it was coming though. Like the signs were there that was coming. It was just gonna rebrand. They just needed to think of new words. That 2025 was like the year like article writers got ChatGPT and were like, give me a synonym for neutral pink. And they delivered with a bunch of different words. Part of the end of year survey should ask what we saw as trending for the year, and then we can compare what the experts said would be popular. So I have a bonus thing that a chatter or a Discord member actually did that I'm going to share with you after this. You guys are just predicting my entire presentation. Nothing is a surprise anymore. Are you in my house? They just keep coming up with new ways to say glossy. That's good take, Ghost Ren. They need a new word for white, for shiny, for clean, for luxury, but not just quiet luxury. Remember, it's quieter luxury. It's intentional short nails. It's just other ways to say boring, I think. Very boring and corporate coded. Yeah, and to, pause on Simply Sassy for a second. Like, what we're looking at is not a representation of this type of demographic. We know this from our own surveys. When I ask you guys what are your most used polishes of the year, like what color you're wearing a combo, right? All of those results are in stark contrast to reported nail trends for the last 3 years. We know this. We are not the customer base for any of these articles. So we acknowledge this. But I do find it very interesting for like just general research purposes, to not just have tunnel vision on like my own audience and what they like to wear, although that's very important and we do that all the time. But like, if I look outside my world, what do I see? This is it. This is what normal people who aren't obsessed with nail polish and holo and painting their own nails, a lot of these people who fed into this, right, go to salons once a week, but don't want to, okay? Yeah, maybe they're fashionistas, maybe they're millionaires' daughters. I don't know. There could be like a wider range of people. But they're all people who are reading beauty articles, because that's ultimately what the beauty article authors are writing for, is the type of people who read them. It's a circle. So I don't expect these to ever really change or be wild and bold in color. I think we've seen enough evidence 3 years in a row that the color trends just don't change, do they? No. I think that y'all are just pretty basic, but you just use a lot of fancy words to pretend like things are so special. This is a hard reality to face, but I fear it's necessary. This will help with their self-improvement. They just got to admit it to themselves, okay? Like, you just want to be the same all the time. So you don't need to constantly think about rebranding yourself. Just accept that you just like beige. You just like red. It's fine. Like, just accept it. Does this mean no 2027 nail trends? No. I will analyze the data over and over, even if the same results are yielded. Interesting, Tyler3681. I've been seeing a lot of Y2K nail trends on TikTok, so it's strange to read these articles. Yes, I feel like it's lazy research, but also not well researched at all. That's a very interesting point, and I think I agree with you. Now, there's a whole argument and like a whole other work study in trying to discern TikTok reported nail trends, because I do fear that that's a little bit more of a subjective cherry picking task. Whereas these beauty articles tend to have like a repeated structure where they kind of copy the same format over year, and a lot of them do a similar thing, and it's easy to locate. So that makes it easy to analyze and do so reliably every year. TikTok doesn't really give you that. So it really is just up to like researcher discretion and bias. But I think I hear you. I do wonder, these beauty editors whose, I guess, like job, or at least the purpose of the article they were writing was to look to what are the trends we're seeing this year. And all I really saw, like just my own reflecting on like everything I read, wasn't really them pointing to TikTok, maybe like occasionally. It was them doing things like asking celebrity nail stylists, like people who painted Lucy Hale's nails for the Oscars or something, or asking nail artists that have a bit of a following on Instagram, or asking like the creative director of insert big, drugstore brand of nail polish here. It's things like that, and those are a little bit more of a beauty corporate type of author. If I'm like definitely oversimplifying, right? That's like beauty corporate takes. It's not really tapping into more of what the people are saying. So I wouldn't call it like, I wouldn't say it's lazy research necessarily. I just think it's more of a kind of a self-selected like research input. Because like if they're just asking people who are more like corporate beauty coded, then they're gonna get the corporate beauty coded trends. Like they're not really doing the social media, new age, Gen Z, new media type of analysis on average. So I wonder, you know, now that I'm like kind of thinking about this and extrapolating this to other things that aren't just nails, this kind of goes with like the broader argument that I'll hear people like more in politics talk about, how like this media that they have used to feed into their own media, their article, is very like mainstream, right? It doesn't really consider like youth culture, organic trends, what's in our Instagram reel algos. So I think that that's really interesting. And if I step back and think about that, I think there's like a deeper conversation in like why that this is stuck this way. But maybe we don't go there today. I think it's just maybe a moment of reflection and acknowledgement that that is one thing behind this. It's not just colors. It's all politics driving the nail trends. Who owns the publications? All right. They're trying to control us with these colors. Don't let them do it. Shh. I can't say more. I'm gonna get cut off. I'm just a Canadian. I'm literally just a Canadian long-nailed girly. This would be a good use for AI? What would? Doing this analysis? No. I did this on my own, thank you. I spent like 7 evenings painstakingly color picking colors to make these fucking maps. Okay. All right. These were the nail colors. All right. Okay, I'll answer this. Dominique, how does Holo Taco predict trends? We do not. We don't care. We just make cool nail polish. I know that sounds like, we're so cool, we don't think about it. But like, I don't really think about that because even operationally, we can't. If an article comes out in January and it's like, this is what's gonna trend this year. Oh, well, we already had to decide on pigment orders for like at least the next 6 to 8 months. So we couldn't even do it if we wanted, in theory. That's just like the practical reason, but you also know, like, I don't know. I just kind of want to do different things for different groups of customers, and maybe it's cottagecore, and then maybe it's deep sea, off the deep end, crazy jelly flakes. Like, we just like to give variety. That's my trend, giving variety. Not this. Here's an example of not giving variety. That's what I don't want to do. All right, those were nail color trends. Now, what about nail style trends? This one's not as fun to look at, but hear me out. So when it wasn't about the color, but maybe it was about nail shape, the plainness of a nail, French tips, chrome metallic, iridescent holographic. There's a typo there, that's me not checking my work. Gradients, embellishments, specific shapes or themes, abstract patterns, or magnetic. So I decided these types of like style boxes where I noticed a lot of cited styles or trends could fall into that trend box. And then I color coded it based on how many were in agreement. So the darker the purple, like if you just don't read the words, the darker the purple, the more agreement there was. I also gave you an agreement row. So like 54% would mean 1, 2, I can't count. I have the formula in my thing, but I can't click on this. Like whatever out of, I think it was it 11 on this particular row or this chart. But it gives you like a concordance rate. So the greener the box, the more articles agreed about that particular line item. And the redder means like less people agreed, whatever. So what did people agree upon? The articles generally said short nails. Short nails was cited across the board. So I do think they're consistent in saying, cut your nails to be boring like me. They said no to long nails. They also said plain nails. Whether they qualified that as glass nails, soap nails, milky jelly bean nails, sheer, healthy, natural, ultra sheer, simply sheer, hello, bare bases, glossy, wet look nails, all the words for just plain nails. French tips was also widely cited, just like last year. Timeless elegance, slim French, micro French tips, adorned French, micro French, glass French, glitzy French, cat eye French. Chrome metallic saw lots of things about like molten metals, soft chrome, molten chrome, mixed metals, metallic tips. Iridescent holographic was more heavy on the shimmer and weak on the holographic. What else is new? Can't you just change something up? The holo is literally waiting for you. I know. So I saw words like micro shimmer. I was like, what? How do you know, Unrulo? Pearlescent, icy wash of shimmer, soft pearl, understated shimmer, futurism, iridescence, and holographic. Like, Birdie was the only article that said the word holographic. I was like, good job, Bird. Gradient, otherwise known as aura, a radial gradient that was cited a couple times. Embellishments, 3D. I saw words like sculpted minimalism, which just meant like some kind of builder gel shapes. Soft floating accents, bejeweled, refined stones. Specific shapes were snowflakes, some polka dots. I'm counting that as a shape. Stars. I did see some hearts. Themed nails, whatever that means. Polka dots. A few articles did say polka dots. Abstract patterns like plaid and stripes was cited quite a bit. Deer print by at least 3 authors, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, deer print specifically by at least 3 articles, but animal patterns more generally was cited quite widely, similar to last year. And magnetics, high concordance rate. Almost all of them said or meant to say magnetic, even though they used other words like liquid cat eye, shiny ice, glassy, velvet chrome, cat eye 2.0, cat eye texture, caviar cat eye, glass coffee. What? All right, this was last year. You can't really see with your eyeballs quickly, like the difference. There is none. There is no difference. There's basically no difference. Okay, you don't need to read it, but it's there. How do you feel about the nail style trends? Deer print was the wild card this year. Never would have guessed that. I agree. Like, to give some creative credit to, like, what are we seeing that's different? Deer print is oddly specific and unique. So there's that. There seems to be more green boxes than last year, more agreement. A little bit. It depends how you look at it and how you count it. I think, like, to me, kind of the most standout thing is like chrome metallic and magnetic are very universally cited. The other ones are like a little more half and half. I propose that sticking to these articles is not taking us to the actual media. Most of us look for trends like Instagram. Yes, so that goes to the point we were making about 12 minutes ago. I've seen a lot of deer print nails on social media. Okay, so maybe some of that did bleed through to the fancy beauty blogger editors. I don't care about trends. I do what I like / what vibe I'm feeling, what I have the energy or time to do at any given time. And that, as you should, Vicky Cosgrove 89. That's the vibe. You paint whatever you want on your nails and you look fabulous doing it. You just retired a couple beige polishes too? Yeah, because I'm trying to teach them a lesson. I say, fuck your beiges. I'm gonna get rid of all of them. We gotta kill the beiges, chat. We gotta make a statement by removing their statement nails. Yeah, I said, see y'all later, chai. Okay. That concludes the meta-analysis summary part of this presentation. I have 2 more things that I want to discuss with you, and you can decide what comes first. We can do this. which a lot of people have told me to look at. Color changing press on smart nails, question mark. We're gonna do just a quick read and watch one short video about it. It's like a computer nails basically. And then I also have, that's just surveys from the past. Oh, I skipped the slide, so I'd have to go into my slides. I also have a bonus slide from Discord where a community member actually compared and contrasted the 2025 nail trends presentation that I gave to you last January with what Holo Taco released this year to see if it lined up. And I actually thought it was pretty funny. So we have both of those. Maybe let's do this first. Okay, I just made up my mind because it's more related to what we were just doing. And then we will finish with the techie stuff, okay? Yeah. So, courtesy of, hold on, Aries.Eres. Thank you for creating this presentation. I spotted it in the Discord, I think a couple weeks ago, and I was like, this is pretty good. Maybe I will show it to the class. So thank you for coming up and presenting your presentation. They're probably like, what? 2025 Nail Trends Rewind, Holo Taco versus the trends. Disclaimer, this is all for fun and not meant to be a reflection on Holo Taco's performance in 2025. I am also fully aware that Christine does not care about nail trends, nor does she take what experts, in quotations, say into account when it comes to creating products for her nail polish brand. Okay, we got a listener. We love a good listener. Very nice. I'm just having the time of my life. It's true, num-noms. Trend 1. So just to recap in case it wasn't clear, someone from our Discord put this together, took the trends that I saw in last year's January 2025 trend report for the year and matched it to things we came out with later that year. So the trend was muted lavender. And if I could, here, I could leave this up because this was last year, right? Muted lavender. Oops, that's too big. Just go like that. Muted lavender, right? And then in February, we released Wild Child. These are all coincidences because supply chain would not allow it to not be. Trend 2, Velvet Style, aka a rise in magnetics. Again. In August, we had the Camping Collection, which had Feeling Sparks and Off the Grid. And then the Bon Voyage Collection had the OG Magnetic Taco. And then more recently, we did Holo Magnetic Taco. Trend 3 was Tiffany Blue, which was a very like niche trend, right? Just like a couple were saying it. But I also remember Tiffany Blue was trending in a more general way. Like, I don't know what that was. Maybe it was their marketing. But then we had David's Teague collection, which is a little more rich, bright aqua teal, but the timing of that was kind of funny. Trend 4 noted last year was Deep Emerald Green, and we released Feral Forest in August 2025. Honorable mention Soap Nails. Is it honorable or dishonorable? Simply confirmed Rosemary Kill are soap nails. Oh, did I respond to a chatter and say that? I mean, maybe. They're a little too opaque though. I think like Pink Smoothing Base or OG Smoothing Base, like that's kind of soapy girly. But this is a very well done analysis of me doing analysis and then Holo Taco. Oh, look, they did something similar to me. Okay, so they matched up Holo Taco. Are these polishes that we released that year? Yes, it is. So you could see it's not overwhelming. Like, this seems like a reasonable amount that would have been released either way that matched the trends. Because we released way more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 polishes last year, right? It was more like 60 something throughout the year. So if only like 10 of them match the trends, then yeah, we're not releasing nail polish to suit or match trends. I mean, the timing wouldn't allow for that anyways, but this is kind of funny. How does this compare to the entirety of 2025? We love quantifying the data. Polishes released in 2025, 68. 83.8% of which were not on trend. So chat was asking me like 10 minutes ago, like, do you release based on the trends? Most of the time, no. And there is the actual data. Well done. Only 8.8% were, quote, on trend. And 7.4%, I guess they used their discretion to decide it was a similar color or effect, but not exactly. And footnote, not including Plum Luck Until No Lies, which were brought back by Holo Royalty, so it's not technically a new release. This is an incredibly, like, satisfying presentation. It's also really pretty. I like the watercolor. Thank you, Simply, and the Holo Taco team for a wonderful and colorful 2025. Aw, that's so nice. Thank you. And again, that was by Aries.Eres in the Discord. That was our little bonus. I love my chat. You guys are making analyses of my analyses. That's the Simply meta analysis. Amazing. 10 out of 10. A+. You don't even need to repeat. You don't need to come back next semester. You've fully graduated, I think. They're here in chat? Where? There's too many of you I can't catch. But that's amazing. Please tell Aries congratulations and ask them if they're Aries. Ben wants to know. All right, the last trend I want to discuss, another discussion point, 2026 nail trends, but make it tech, ? I've seen these on my feed. I've seen you guys ask me about these. Color changing press-on smart nails? What does this mean? Should we be scared? All right, here's Yahoo Tech article. 1 manicure, 400 colors. Why is this like triggering me? I'm thinking of Polish Mountain. It's like, no, 1 manicure, 100 layers. No. Eye polish. I get it. It's like iPhone. Eye polish. Changes your nail color with a tap of your phone. Matching your nail color to every outfit shouldn't require a chemistry degree. Well, I don't think it does. Okay. Or weekly salon appointments. Oh, God. Yet here we are. We are? Where are we? Enter Eye Polish, the startup that just dropped color-changing press-on smart nails. Turning that iconic Total Recall scene into something you can actually buy. Their electrochemical wizardry lets you switch between 400 plus shades in 5 seconds per nail. No chips, no dry time, no regrets about that neon green phase. Excuse me, that was Brat and Full Charge. Is this an episode of the Black Mirror? Should I be scared? How electrified, am I getting electrocuted? Electrified nails actually work. Tap your phone, zap your nails, transform your look instantly. The magic happens through patented electrophoretic nanopolymers embedded in acrylic press-ons. A rechargeable wand delivers a brief electric charge that shifts the nail color electrochemically. Is this a real word? Like, I am not a physics scientist or like any of that, obviously, but I just like, I'm looking at that word and I'm like, is that a real word? Just someone who knows more than I do. Is that a word? Or it just like sounds like that's not I don't know if that's a real word. Anyways, 28-day chair yoga. Oh my God, this is, the fuck is this image? How do I get rid of these ads? This is not good. Get rid of these. What? Ads are insane. Stop it. Okay. Controlled through, oh, that's a dog. That's cute. Controlled through iOS or Android apps. Think e-ink displays, but for your fingertips. Okay. The company spent over a decade developing this tech, accumulating 23 patents since forming in 2023. Your manicure becomes as customizable as your phone's wallpaper, cycling through hundreds of shades without the mess of traditional polish. The $95 investment breakdown. It's $95? Okay, all for $95. Individual replacements cost $650. It's a pre-order. Starts in June 2026. Okay, let's watch. We're gonna watch a video because you have to see this. Like, you can't just read this. Let's open it up. Let's get the music on. All right, here we go. Have you ordered it? No, let's watch and decide if I should.
And it'll shuffle through to that color that I selected. So each nail has contacts on the back that allow it to connect the display inside the wand. Shell. Oh, shell. Okay. So it's like a regular custom nail. Ah!
Whoa. Does that say? Oh my god! I thought that said studying can be hard. It says styling can be hard.
Wow. I'm wearing the long ones right now, but we have 5 other shapes.
She said the captions weren't fully there, but I think she said I'm wearing the long ones right now, but we have other sizes. Because they do look pretty big.
You now have control of your color. Instead of using one color with an eye polish bottle, what you can now do is you have 400 colors that you can change anytime, anywhere. It's digital beauty at your fingertips. And what does that mean for you? What that means for you is when you wake up in the morning and you have a beige outfit for work, you change.
No! Sir, no! No, I think he's fallen into the nail trance. You have a beige outfit for work. What is this man saying about women's clothing?
Change your color of your nails to beige. At night, you go out on a date, you have a red dress up, you change your color of your nails to red. You can do that thousands.
You know, next time I want to know what color my nails should be, I'm going to ask a man. Beige for the office ladies. Red to match a red dress for the date night ladies. What? Am I having deja vu? I am having deja vu. This happened. When has another man said this? I mean, all the time. But no, like, we reviewed a product. What was it? Was it the O2 nails? No. There was something else we watched. Was it the robot? No. It was yes, it was. The robot that paints. The nail polish robot. Yes, that was invented or was being CEO'd by a man. I can't recall the exact details. And it was just like, ladies, wear red dresses. Like, right? There was like a whole story. That was their main pitch. And it was the same as what he just said. I feel like I've had this exact same reaction before, but it wasn't this man and it wasn't this product. Wow, I detect the trend. But like, boy, you just said it yourself. The nails can be 400 colors. Like, that's pretty fucking sick. Why are you saying you have a beige dress, beige little outfit for your little job ladies, and then you have a red dress for your hot date ladies? Like, you are diminishing the possibilities. Bruh. Men do not listen to women. Maybe just women.com. This is it's a Florida startup? Okay, say no more. I understand.
Thousands of times, over and over, on demand, whenever you want. All you need is our nails and an iPhone app.
Oh my god. That was a lot of beige. Okay, there's yellow though. Green. That's very satisfying. Okay, so they're all plain flat colors, right? I'm gonna dumb this down for a second. I think what we're looking at is basically a piece of plastic, maybe some glass that has some form of screen in it, like crystals that are a screen that can be read probably by some type of chip, right? That speaks to the device, right? It's like a little computer screen, sort of. Maybe. Maybe not exactly, but like that's what's happening, right? It's downloading. We're downloading the trends. What if they're just like stealing our thoughts through our nails or something? Like what's really going on? This is actually just a Black Mirror episode.
You can manipulate the color of the coating with a microvoltage. And in that wand, we can map the microvoltage. So what does that mean? So let's say a red color is a voltage 00001, and that produces red. Or there's a voltage 00002 that can produce green. So depending on the color you want, we have the ability to map it, control it, and send it to the nails to get the color that you're looking for.
So they're coded. We love coding. Whoa, what? I guess that's like part of the hardware required. Those are pretty long though. I don't know, those are too long. They look like unintentionally just too long.
It's incredible. It's one of the first ever digital manicures, and the thing I hate about getting my nails done is that by the time they're done, I don't like the color, I want to change, I picked the wrong color at the salon.
What? By the time they're done, you don't like the color? Okay, come to my house, girl. I got you. What?
So being able to change whatever you want just seems like it's really adaptive. I also love the cost. It's $99, which is the...
I also would love to spend $99. What? What is she saying? Like, I get it. It's not like $1,000. Like, oh, you love the cost. I love $99.
cost of getting my nails done one time, and this is unlimited uses.
Don't tell her how many uses are in a bottle of nail polish. A bottle of $14 nail polish.
If I want to have the microphone and then the first color that it's
Okay, but can you wash your hands? I have that question and more. Other questions include, why are they so big? Like, the nail bed looks insanely large. This is insane. This would cover 2 of my nail surfaces because I have very skinny, curvy nails. There's no way even the smallest nail, I guess the pinky, would even fit on my biggest nail. Like, absolutely not. Maybe this is just like technology and time, right? Just like with screen size. This is just the first iteration of this type of product, but in like 10 years, it could be perfectly shaped and sculpted to fit your individual nail bed, or at least like make them smaller. So they would appear somewhat like natural or normal looking, like they actually grew out of you nails. As I don't think the beauty editors would like this. This is just intentional maximalism in size. And certainly not short. Who said that? These nails look like the nails you get on Wish. Oh no. Ah! What is that? They kind of look like a Troom Troom hack. Like Troom Troom's just gonna appear and tell us something about a banana.
It feels like it's one of the first wearable tech pieces that I've seen have a real application. There's so many different AI.
I agree. In terms of like nail polish, it is very cool that this is like a very tech thing. And it kind of makes sense that now we have screens that could basically be applied to nails. You know, we're getting there. So that's cool.
Eyeglasses, headsets, all these things that are amazing and cool, but it's not something that solves an everyday problem people have.
Are we really solving an everyday problem people have? I challenge that part. 'Cause like, this is cool. But like, are we saving humanity, girlies? Like, are we saving ourselves? What are we saving ourselves from? What man are we paying $99 to make our nails beige and then red for date night? Will the nails fall off if I try and choke that man? That's what I want to know. Gently, no, real pain intended, but just like hypothetically, if I was just like, I just want to shake you just a little, like, will the nails just pop off? I just need to be saved from my own creativity. Exactly. I'm just too creative. You gotta save me.
This is something people love to do, but they can't do because it's too expensive, or they don't do it often because it's hard to go to a salon. So being able to have a wearable tech.
This is something people love to do, but they can't do because it's too expensive, or you have to go to a salon. Hello? It's too expensive to get one nail polish ever? Or like just a few? Say you change your nails from red to blue? That's what they were doing. It's for salon girlies only. If I was someone who went to the salon and they were like shaping and forming the shape of my nails, which isn't always what you necessarily need to get done, but that's more common there, right? I would fire my manicurist if the shape and size of my nails came out like this. It would be a waste of my money. So like, it kind of defeats the purpose of those who do go and get like their nails built out, right? If that is your goal. I think the problem is like they're trying to make a sales pitch by painting, pun intended, a problem that doesn't actually exist. Like, it's not really a problem that like people, I don't know, go to the salon if they want, or paint their nails and want to change the color. Like, that's part of the fun too. It's also not like some insane expense when you're talking about $100 product to solve it. And like, does this last forever? I don't really know. Like, do these nails last forever? What if you wash your hands? Yeah, exactly. They could have just said like, this is the next iteration of beauty tech, and how cool is this? And think of the potential for what we can do here. And how fun would it be if famous nail creators reviewed this and just had fun with it? Honestly, like, that would make way more sense to me. But just the taglines they're like trying to add to it, I'm just like, no.
It feels like it's one of the first wearable tech pieces that I've seen have a real application. There's so many different AI glasses, headsets, all these things that are amazing and cool, but it's not something that solves an everyday problem people have. This is something people love to do, but they can't do because it's too expensive, or they don't do it often because it's hard to go to a salon. So being able to have a wearable tech that's got a unique application is something I think is really innovative.
It's innovative, yes.
They're essentially like regular press-on nails that you would glue onto your nail, except they're digital.
It kind of looks like a vape. Okay, I think that's it. But why does this look like a vape? Just me? I don't know. What do I know? Lake Michigan transformed into Winter Wonderland. That's the next video I'm getting recommended. All right, well, that was your nail trend analysis, chat. How do we feel? How are we feeling? Are we feeling inspired for the year? Are we feeling techie? Are we in an episode of Black Mirror? Should I buy that? I feel like I should. I'll do the pre-order, sure. Take my money for 6 months and I'll see what happens. Love that. But I've done that before with the nail robot, of which pretty sure that was the male CEO who said something very similar. It is a good stream idea, right? So like those smart nails are probably good for no one except for people like me who could make content out of it. If I'm being honest. Right now, anyways, in the form that they appear to present themselves. I feel like it would be hilarious, and that's why I would get it, is to show you guys. Not because I actually am like, oh my god, this solves all of my problems. Finally, I can, with the tap of my phone, turn my nails beige. Also, there's no holo. Spoiler. Troom Troom, put a microchip in your ear. Oh, that's coming. It's all coming. Buy so we can trash talk. I know. It's like all the rage bait. Except it wouldn't really be rage baiting it because I'll actually review it. All right, chat. They have metallic taco. They do. That's pretty cool. What if I paint? What if I get them and I paint on top of them? I would get so yelled at. Actually, this is a brilliant idea. Don't tell anyone yet. Because that's funny. Because then I'm just like defeating the... It's like ruining it. But I'm like, they can't do holo. So I add a holo taco. And then any color I set it to has like a linear holo taco on top. What if it like ruins the screen ability though? Right? Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves, guys. This is too much. We've already got so many interesting things to do to our nails in 2026. Like cloud nails, padded white walls nails. That's how I feel mentally. That's where I'm at. Let me find that picture because we can feel... Hold on, I'm trying to find it. We can feel unified by this one thing, if anything. That's how I feel. 2026 nail trends in a nutshell. A nut. Room. In a padded room with a nut sitting in it. That's me. I'm the nut. I can honestly say I never wanted to wear a beige. The padded room is very key. Honestly, it looks cozy. Honestly, it does look very clean and cozy. Very aesthetic. New end stream screen. Should it be? Fuck, I don't have that image like saved on its own. You can't like save it from here. It's very stupid. The Google Slides that way. But yeah, I should add it. Can I book a one-day stay? No. You have to stay all year. All right, everyone. I'll let you have a rest of a cozy weekend. Menchie Gang, I will see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Please stay indoors. It's not safe outside. It's too cold. Use your nail oil, your hand cream, hydrate, paint your nails, anything but boring. Please, I beg you. We can't let them get to us, or we're all gonna end up in that room dancing on the clouds. No. Also launch next Saturday. What? And it'll look nothing like this. Nothing at all. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.